Hi, this is Carol from Unity Health, and I'm here with our testing coordinator, Tracy. And today we are going to talk about another unique offering, and that is our expanded GI testing, parasite testing that we offer here at Unity Health. So Tracy, people don't like to think about parasites, and it's just kind of not an appetizing topic. But I mean, sometimes you can just tell that something's not right with your gut. Your digestion's off, maybe you're running to the bathroom. There's all kinds of issues. Your immune system, I think 80% of your immune system receptors are in your gut. Your neurotransmitters are in your gut. There's so much that's in your gut. And if things aren't balanced there, it can cause a lot of major health issues. So what do you feel like are common reasons someone should consider doing this expanded GI panel test that we offer?
I think one of the biggest reasons are food sensitivities and just gut issues. When they eat a certain food, what's going on? Why is it causing so much trouble? They have skin rashes. They've got, acne. They've got a whole host of conditions that could be present, both, from an external standpoint, but internally, certainly mostly. If somebody suspects that they might have a parasite, if they've traveled at all, it's really important to check to see. What I love about the expanded GI is it includes sensitivities to soy and to wheat and gluten, which a lot of people obviously at this day and age have, to dairy and to eggs. So then it tests for intestinal markers. So inflammation with everybody. How many would you guess? 90% of people, it seems, that talk to us are dealing with inflammation issues, autoimmune disorders. They're so prevalent now that it's really, we see a lot with that with parasites.
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
we do. So if someone feels like their gut is just not right and they need to do a test, what kind of samples do you have to collect as part of this expanded GI panel?
It's really rather simple. It's not a difficult process to collect the stool samples. So you've got a couple of vials that you'll be collecting, a stool sample on day one, and the saliva as well. You'll be collecting a saliva sample, and then you're going to collect one more of the stool sample. Very simple.
Yep. And we have very detailed instructions that come with the kit.
Absolutely.
So we make it easy, and you can always call if you have problems as well.
Right.
But so you're going to collect your samples, and then you are going to send it to the lab. It's all very labeled and clear, simple to do. And then the lab gets the results, they process it. And what kind of, when we talk parasites, we talk bacteria, kind of give us a rundown of what the tests for in general. So people get a full, it's a lot of things on this test. So really people get the full story here.
So you'll get, they'll test for some yeast. So if you're dealing with yeast, an over parasite, kind of that sort of thing, you'll check for that. We check the actual microflora, what's going on. What's your good bacteria? What's it composed of? Then it goes into everything from the tapeworm to roundworm, pinworm to microscopic tests. It really, it's detailed. We can check for, things like Ascaris lumboxis, it's got quite a few that you test for.
So all of the common parasites, a lot of bacteria, yeast.
Right.
It looks at, you mentioned food sensitivities to cow's milk.
Right.
Eggs.
Yeah, eggs.
And gluten.
And soy.
And soy. Okay. So all of those. And then tell us about the other, like, intestinal function markers and some of that stuff that it looks at.
That's really important to test for, because it will check for occult blood actually as well, to find out what's going on. Why is your system doing what it's doing? And inflammatory markers, we say that because it can check for the SIgA markers for chymotrips and so anti-chymotrips. So it'll check, and not that you would need to understand that now, but I'll help you to interpret the reasons that you might be feeling what you're feeling.
Maybe you've got an infection going on. So even if you might come back and it doesn't detect parasites, you might actually have other issues like food sensitivities going on, or other inflammatory issues going on in your gut.
Exactly.
Great.
So it's important to know. It's pretty thorough. The process is easy to collect the sample, send it to the lab. Once this lab gets the sample to me, it's usually within, we say 7 to 10 days. They can be much quicker than that, but it's generally speaking, rule of thumb. And then it gets to me. I'm trying to do my best, as Carol knows, to get the results out to you the very same day, or it would be the next morning. So it's pretty quick going to you. You also have the opportunity to schedule a personalized consultation with me so that I can help you to interpret those results and guide you if you've got any questions about the protocol that it's going to take to eliminate the parasites and get you back on your way to health.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And these recommendations are something that Tracy works directly with Ann-Louise Gittleman on.
Right.
So as many of you may know, she wrote several books on parasites and has done a lot of work with parasites. So she works with Ann-Louise directly to put together personalized recommendations and then go over everything with you. And one of the things that we provide with our testing also is we have you send us in sort of an information sheet that has more information for us about what you've been dealing with, the symptoms you've been dealing with, your concerns, maybe things that you're already taking, things you've already tried.
Right.
So that we have a real clear picture of what's going on. And that helps us to evaluate when we see your results, maybe give you a little more direction as far as where that's coming
Right.
from.
And that's what makes us unique as a company, is that because you can easily order tests anywhere at this point online. What makes ours different is that it's so much more personalized for you with that letter from Ann-Louise Gittleman, and of course the recommendations and the fact that you'll have a really clear picture of what's going on and not just guess.
Yes,
So,
exactly. So take the guesswork out and get to the bottom of your gut issues with our expanded GI panel. You can order it from us at unikeyhealth.com or give us a call at 800-888-4353. And thanks, Tracy. This is
you're
fun.
welcome.
Yeah.
It is. It's great. We'll see you.
Bye.